Hi guys, welcome to Laravel Docker series, and in this episode I'm going to show you how to manage local and Docker image environment variables separately. So let's get started. So let me go to my VS Code editor, and you can see that our local environment is local, and you can see that app key and debug we always make it true. But when you are going to create a Docker image and push to the production, you make sure like your environment should be the production, and like debug always to the false. Okay, let's see by example. So let me go to my terminal, and just I will call docker compose up dash dash build, hit enter, and let's wait to generate the image. You can see that image is generated. Now let me go back to the browser and just go here, and I will go localhost 8080 and just click on register. I will use the fact filler to fill the form and click on create. You can see that there is an error. So this is the error, but that is not good way to everyone can look at. When you are going to push this image to the production, user should not see this controller code and error. So what I'm going to do, we must need to validation, because like environment variable separately, because when I'm going to coding in my local, that means I should have a local environment, because I'm as a developer and I want to see the what error. So what I'm going to do, just go to the docker compose file, and here you just need to say environment variable, and you can set that variable over here for that Docker image environment. Okay, like this, and then you need to set it one by one. Just I will use app env, paste it, and then I will just call production. Okay, same way I'm going to set app key I will be keep as it is. So just go here, paste it. Same way I will go here and app debug, copy that and paste it over here, and just make it false and save it. Okay, and now let me go back to the terminal and just docker compose down with volume, hit enter, and there is a problem with survey additional property because I have forgot over here the spelling mistake environment. Okay, like this, save it and go again to the terminal and just hit enter down. Okay, and let's back to generate the image and hit enter. Now you can see that image is generated. Now let me go back over here and hit refresh. You can see that if I go here, refresh and click on create account, you can see that 500 server error. So that means this is working fine. That means that is the separate error. Okay, now let me go here and run our application on locally. Okay, PHP artisan serve. Okay, and if I go here, click on localhost 8000. Okay, so that's running from local. Click on register, fact filler, and create account, and you can see that this is the error coming and I can view as a developer. But let me go to the production like Docker image. You can see that 500 error. That means user cannot view it. Same way, there is a several reason to do the separate environment for Docker image and our local environment. The second reason is that database. So let me go back to the VS Code editor, and if I go to the env, you can see that we directly set our host name is DB and Laravel database is Laravel, username is Laravel, and password. But let me do separately for local and for image. Okay, so let me go and just 270.0.1, that's the port for local, and database I'm going to create new Laravel new 2. Okay, so let me create new database. Okay, so let me go to the table plus and just click on table plus, select the local environment, and let me create a new database over here. Okay, so just call Laravel new. Okay, and open it. Okay, I made a mistake, so let me go Laravel 2, open it. There is no table right now, and let me go, and my user is root, and there is no password in my local environment. Just save it. But let me go to the Docker compose file, and you can see that there is a Laravel database, Laravel user, and there is a secret password. But we are doing separate configuration for both. Just save it. Okay, and now let me go here into the browser and just cancel this and PHP artisan migrate. And you can see that migration run. Let me go to the table plus and just hit refresh. You can see that all the tables over here. Now let me go and run our application PHP artisan serve. Go back to the browser, hit refresh, and if I go and just fact filler and create account, you can see that I am registered successfully. Let me go to the table plus, and if I go to the users, you can see that there is a one user has created. So that means this is working fine for local, but let me do same configuration for production. So I'm going to just copy this, and this is entire thing I'm going to paste it over here. And here I will say MySQL database. Maybe for production you can use PGSQL or anything like MongoDB or whatever. And this is the host we are going to use for production, like image is DB, because here we created, and port will be the same. And then database, you can see that Laravel, and username also will be the Laravel. And then I'm going to just say password will be secret, like this. Just save it. Okay, and now let me go back and just this cancel and Docker compose down. Okay, so down the image and we will recreate. Okay, and Docker compose up -t build, and just wait a moment. You can see that our image is generated. Now let me run the migration first. So what I'm going to do, just Docker execute -, and you can see that this is the image name we need to pass over here. Then I have run the migration, hit enter, and you can see that migration is run successfully over here. Okay, and now let me go back to our browser. Okay, and go here and just hit on refresh 8080 port, and I'm going to use the fact filler and click on create account. You can see that it is going to create a new account for me. So that means this is working perfectly fine. Let me go to the table plus and let's double check it's not creating over here. Then okay, just refresh it. You can see that that user is not created in our local database, but it's created on Docker image. So this was very simple and basic example for you to how to set the environment variable in your Docker image. And if you like this video, then share with your friends, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. See you in the next episode guys.